now tuned into the DFPN, the Dat Villain Podcast Network. Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the Smoke Pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose mans is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Mac and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit.
Yo, what up, everybody? Y'all know what it is. It's the homies Mac and Mac, and we are back. Episode 86 of the Smoke Pit, man. How you feeling tonight, bro?
It is Thursday!
Aha! Got my crown on the rocks right here, my guy. Crown on the rocks. Tasting good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Got my hookah going. Got this mango shisha in here. Feeling good. Tasting good.
Okay. I see you feeling bourgeois tonight.
You know, a little bit. Allergies kicking my ass today. I was good all week. About like noon today, my nose was on brick. You know what I'm saying? Sneezing and shit. You know, no homo or pause or however y'all say that. However the youngins deflect possible homosexual, flavorings in their speech. But yeah, man, we're here. I wasn't gonna let that stop us. Last week, life happened, things come up, so that's why we postponed. But we back here with some new topics. We'll probably do a bonus episode and catch up on the main one we wanted to really roast people about yesterday, last week, which is the Little Mermaid thing. But I think everybody done talked about that enough. But me and being black, we gotta put our, we put our 2 cents in. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, 86, 14 away from a honey. And
14.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And tomorrow, praise God, you know what I'm saying? Signing these papers to sell this house in Arizona.
Oh, bet.
Get some my money. You know what I'm saying? So bro, I'm still mad that we got the base house, but I mean, it is what it is. It's working out. So it is also gonna help enable this magical thing that's about to happen early 2023 that y'all don't know about yet for DFPN. But we'll get into that later on in the year. We'll start dropping some hints. But so let us go ahead. Y'all know how we do it. Plug earbuds, www.gettheplugs.com for great quality audio on fleek. All of that good stuff for some earbuds that'll give you all of that Bose, give you all of that Beats by Dre stuff for the cheap. Hit up gettheplugs.com. And if you go through there, you're to check out. It says promo code DFPN10 to get 10% off of already great priced earbuds. Yes. So make sure you hit them up, www.gettheplugs.com. We got the Bandcamp, and if y'all following my man Black, y'all already know what it is. Because this October, what's that, about 2 weeks from now? A little 2.5 weeks or something? 2 new tracks.
Yep.
Now, if you've been rocking with us, you add up all the tracks he's been dropping on the Bandcamp and everywhere. To me, I'm gonna just go out there and say, to me, it looks like he could be putting an album together. That's to me. I don't want to get everybody's hopes up and start throwing rumors and stuff up, but to me, I'm saying it's probably enough for you to pop, and put something out there, my guy. Yeah, I'm just saying, it's just me.
I will say this. I will say this. In no particular order, if you listen to everything I've put out since last year, with the addition of these 2 new tracks, you have over half of made as Kelvin Cagle.
I'm just saying. I was on my, Detective Pikachu shit, and I'm trying to figure some shit out. But yeah, we out here. And also, Hip Hop Chief, aka Conscious Shrine, aka retired Chief Master Sergeant Air Force Patrick Wilcox, all of the above, dropped his Dat Feelin' debut, Jackie's Son.
Yo.
And let me just tell y'all need to get on that.
Yo, this
y'all
album
need to get on that.
It's so beautiful, man. Like, and I don't want to call it fire because it doesn't give it justice.
Right.
This is a beautiful album, man.
It
like
is.
for real. It's a really beautiful album. And I'm not just saying this because that's the homie and he on the brand. Like, and I feel like I have to say that with everybody on that feeling. Because
because they gonna look at you like a homer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You
just saying that because that's your boy.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that because it's actually dope. But everybody on that feeling does dope ass fucking music.
Yep, we do, or they do. I don't. I ain't trying to hurt y'all ears like
coming
that.
soon.
But check us out, man. Dat Feelin' Bandcamp low is $3 a month. So www.datfeelingbandcamp or datfeelin.bandcamp.com. You gotta throw them dots in there, or else it's gonna take you to something else. We ain't responsible for what's over there if you don't put them dots in there. You know how them people be putting some stuff for some sites you ain't even. You know, all I gotta say is like whitehouse.com. You type whitehouse.com, you think you're gonna see some presidential shit? You gonna see some presidential shit, but it ain't presidential shit.
Yes, you will.
It ain't the presidential shit you think you see. You want to see, right? And as always, the Patreon is popping as well. DFPN Patreon at patreon.com/datfeelingpodcast. Discounts for the merch, exclusive content, the chance to get into listening parties to hear these albums before they drop. A lot of stuff that we're putting out here. So shout out to everybody throwing content on there. More content to come. Also, the end of this month, we'll be doing our third quarter cash giveaway for our Patreon members. So make sure you get in there. We got different tiers starting as low as $3 a month up. So depending on the tier, it's the perks you get. So make sure to check us out at patreon.com/datfeelin. Speaking of the merch, hit up Teespring, or as they like to be called now, spring.com.
Spring.
Search for Dat Feelin' Podcast Network. See all the merch that we have. New merch is on the way. I'm actually in a place where fall and winter do occur. So hoodie season is upon us.
It's upon us.
So
Me
I'm
too.
just saying,
this is my first hoodie season in a minute, bro. Like,
the hoodies are coming. It'd be snowing. I might be able to get some Timbs. I had to retire the Timbs from when we was in Korea when it was real winter out there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, man, I could get full East Coast winter up in here. You know what I'm saying? So
the Timbs and the Averettes.
Oh man, come on now. You ain't gonna see me none of that. DFP and hoodies, some jeans, and some Timbs. Let's go. You gonna think I'm a member of the Locks. You know what I'm saying? Man. Anyway, that's all I got for the announcements. You know what it is. Let's get this shot out the way and start talking about these people. Like I said, I got my crown here. Thirsty Thursdays. Happy Thursday. Let's roll into a nice weekend. All my Pitmasters out there. Salud.
Salud and amen. It was lemony.
Speaking of amen, whew. Let me get that hydration out the way real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, if you follow me on social media, I feel as if I should have posted this on the SmokePit Instagram, the picture and everything. But how do I lead into this? Let me throw a disclaimer out here first. I am not anti-religious. Whatever you believe in, whatever your faith is that gets you from day to day and gets you through whatever it is you go through, as a better person, keep that up. Keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Me having grown up in the church, not saying that I have been that I ran away from it. But I got a different relationship with how I handle my faith and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you there.
I'm not big in the organized religion. I'm not big in the you know what I'm saying? I feel it's always a one-on-one thing with a person in their faith and whoever they put their faith in.
I'm with you there.
Now that I said that, growing up in the church, black family, the name Juanita Bynum is held in such high reverence, high regard. Let me tell you, man.
Holy.
We were in San Diego. Small church, Seed Time and Harvard. It was small compared to most churches. We were able to get Dr. Juanita Bynum to come do a sermon for one night, and it was like during a week of like a revival. We had like different guest speakers coming in. We had Jesse Duplantis come in. We had a lot of heavy hitters come through. I don't know how my pastors pulled it off, but they did.
Right.
Juanita Bynum came, and let me tell you the demographic of said church was probably 70-30 white people to minorities, right? Okay. 70-30. The nights Juanita Bynum came through, bro, it was like 80-20. like the black people showed up I was like, yo,
we here to get our souls right.
Bro, they came ready. Our church was not prepared to see
the flower hats,
bro. And it was a nighttime service. It was like a Saturday night, and they was still wearing the Sunday best. They was not going to come and disappoint Dr. Juanita Bynum at all, bro. They rolled up. Fam, I was the children's church. I was volunteering for doing that, and it was my night to do it. I was like, man, I want to hear her preach, But I'm in there we were not prepared. Like, we didn't plus up the staffing for the children's church. They bringing in the CJ was there, bro, and like the black people, and they dropped their kids off quick. They was like, here you go. I was like, I was not prepared to deal with your badass kids up in here. I'm used to these little, these
hold on.
These white obedient children. That'd be like, hey, Timothy, come on now. We know not to do that. You're right. This one, I was like, Jamal, I don't know what affiliations you got in South Central Dago, but I'm gonna just ask, bro, you ain't here for another 3 hours, man. Just hang out in the back. You ain't gotta listen to me. I don't want no problems. You don't want no problems. We good. We good. That's where he was at. But bro, that was packed, bro. It was too packed. Our church was not. We had different rooms where it was like we had a little closed circuit television, so people, when you couldn't fit in the sanctuary, so we had like remote locations throughout the building where you could watch it and stuff. I was just like, yo, I ain't never seen people turn out like this. So she was out here.
They came for Jesus.
They did. She came to impart her knowledge on us, and from what I was told, it was a great service. Everything. Then she she was probably doing her thing. Like I said, I stepped away from the church for a while, so I didn't know she was still out here like she is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they all active, all of them.
I see that now. She's super active and super feeling herself because I was just scrolling, and there is a Christian comedian, Anna Douglas. She does the Evangelist Redcoat things. And I was scrolling on Instagram, and I saw her thing with the Juanita Bynum Institute of Prayer flyer behind her. And she was pointing at the price. And I saw $1,500 for this thing. And I'm just like, she had got to have manipulated that for comedic purposes.
Right.
Because in my mind, I'm
you
like, bro, stop it. Ain't no way Juanita out here running people's pockets like this. And she was doing her little skit, and she kind of moved to the side, and I saw the mark down for where it was like $19.99. So I was like, there's no way she was charging $2,000 at first, and then was like, nah, that's too much. Let me hit him with the 15.
Let me hit him with the 15. 15 is reasonable.
So I'm just like, let me go and Google this to make sure that that people ain't out here trying to make my homie Dr. Juanita Bynum. I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? I gotta say it right. She earned it. She earned it. Dr. Juanita Bynum out here. And if you would allow me to, I shall share this screen so you can see the promotion.
1,500
that she is out here pushing for this. All right. As you see here, this is on her JBI, Juanita Bynum Industries Media.com. The Prayer Institute registration. No lies were told, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, shit, you can split it. You can split your payments.
Oh, with Shop Pay?
Yeah.
So then you can pay monthly installments on it. But I'm just like, every Thursday in October, starting on the 6th, you can do this prayer institution for $1,500, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm just like, Juanita, what are you offering? What are you offering?
That's what I want to know.
What is all included in this? Because I looked at a Disney vacation package, way cheaper than this.
Yeah.
For the fam. Party of 5, my guy.
Great
I'm
work.
just like, let me see what is happening here. So, first of all, she wants you to know off the top. The Juanita Bynum International Prayer Institute is a class offered by Dr. Juanita Bynum in person. Limited seating, ladies and gentlemen. So this ain't just gonna be out. This for you better get in on this. This is limited release.
Limited.
This is a highly coveted sneaker drop on the sneakers app. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get in there early and get these seats.
It's the red shoe, baby.
Apparently, I can still add this to my cart, so it hasn't sold out yet. But we have up to the 6th to get it. So I got time, I guess. I got time. The location is in Atlanta, Georgia, which further lets me know, like, is this all inclusive? Like, does this include airfare stuff? Ladies and gentlemen, it does not. So if you're somebody like Black living in Texas, you're like, man, I got to get out here to this prayer institute. You better book that flight or start putting some money away for this travel. And it does not include lodging. So you're looking at that hotel. Well, go ahead.
We paying $1,500 to pray. That's it.
No, bro. What? You thought it was just that? You think Dr. Juanita Bynum is just going to charge you $1,500 to pray?
Yeah.
Let's further break this down, my guy.
Let's do it.
Let's further break this down. So your package, what your $1,500 is paying for, is 7 2-hour intensive sessions. So, ladies and gentlemen, let that sink in. You're not going for like a week straight. It's every Thursday. So it's 7 Thursdays for 2 hours at a time. So if you are like my man, Black, living in Texas, and you're like, I want to do this, you're either flying back and forth, 7 round trips back to Atlanta, back home, back to Atlanta, back home.
Oh, no.
That's expensive. Or you're setting up lodging for 7 whole weeks in Atlanta. So already it's like, if you not living in Atlanta, this is already looking like I don't know, Dr. Bynum. I know about that. You know, I don't know if this is going. I ain't got it. I ain't got it like that. You know. But so you get 7 2-hour intensive sessions. I don't know what time they start. 9 to 11, something like that. You know what I'm saying? You get a Prayer Institute tote bag. You know what I'm saying? Exclusive to the members of the Prayer Institute. So I don't know how big this bag is, the durability of this bag, but if I'm paying $1,500, like, and you give me a bag I could have got, from the Target for the cheap, I'm gonna be
upset.
I'm gonna feel a little upset. So I'm like, I know there's some more stuff coming through. I know she included more stuff in this. You get a Prayer Institute binder, so you get a Trapper Keeper. You know what I'm saying? So you can log. You can put all your pamphlets and stuff in there, right? The exclusive Prayer Institute journal. So you get a notebook where you could just write your prayers in it, I'm assuming, or it doesn't say instructional manual. It just says a journal.
It don't.
So it's probably something like the Death Note, where you just write a prayer. You write a prayer, and in 15 minutes or less, your prayer will be granted. Kind of like Death Note, you write somebody's name in there, they finna die. Because for $1,500, I need something.
I need whatever I write in this journal. This needs to be the magic journal.
You get a mantling of a full prayer shawl by Dr. Bynum herself. Now, what that is back in the day, women, when they would go before the presence of the Lord, they would fast and they would pray. They would put a sheet or a covering over them, like a robe or something, and pray in it. And they would believe that because they were wearing this as they were praying, it is a very sacred and very anointed item. So going there in person, she will give you one of these prayer shawls that I'm hoping has been consecrated and blessed and all that stuff. I'm hoping
it better
she ain't
be.
Just bring.
I need the robe Jesus wore for this type of money. You better go find it and cut a slit off that motherfucker.
I hope she just ain't taking these things out of bags. You know what I'm saying? Like, got these things fresh off of custom ink.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Talking about this is this is it. This is going to help you take your prayer to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So you'll get that, and she'll pray for you in person, because prayers coming from her are more effective than prayers just coming from you. You know what I'm saying? So if she praying on you, God gonna be like, hold up, Willie, you've been praying to me all this time, and I get to him when I get to him. Juanita praying for him?
Oh,
let
shit.
it through. Let it through.
I didn't know.
Jesus, we got Juanita Bynum on line 1. Put it through, goddamn.
Patch it in.
He talking to Paul. Yeah, so the other day, hold on. Is that Juanita? Hey, I'll get back with you later, man. It's Juanita on the phone. I got to pick this up. She praying for Willie. Got to let her in. Then you'll get sacred anointing oil. So the EVO oil that they be putting on you in the church, when you getting christened and all that stuff. Nah, she got that good shit. You know what I'm saying? She got that good. Sacred
pure
anointing oil.
Virgin rolled coconut oil.
This oil is so virgin, it didn't even have to be processed from a plant. It manifested from heaven, poured straight into the bottle, and she just capped
itself.
Yep,
capped itself.
Just magically. So you're getting a certificate to let people know that you went to this. So now when you roll up on somebody, you'll be like, thoughts and prayers. And then you attach this as an attachment. And then you attach this certificate. And they'll be like, oh my God, it's about to go through.
My prayers are getting heard today.
I'm going to pray for you. And just to let you know, I am a certified prayer specialist as appointed by Dr. Juanita Bynum. I paid $1,500 to be able to pray real well.
Yeah.
Apparently.
He's an on-time God for me.
Yes. An early God from you.
Early.
Yes.
Yeah. By on time, I mean he's early.
on-demand guy for your boy, because I got this certificate. Like I said, like I call up there, I put that prayer up. Sir, God, we have Willie on line 2. I don't know. He faxed his Prayer Institute certificate.
Oh,
let him patch it through.
Yep.
Why didn't you lead with that?
Lead with this. Yeah, lead with this. Make my job easier, bro. 7 billion of y'all. I gotta figure out. I can't just be sifting through files all day. Like, just let me know you went to Juanita and she. You
should have led with this. God damn it! Taking your own name in vain, Lord. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
And then, of course, you get a Q&A at the end of each intensive. So, obviously, when people saw this, they were like, what is you doing, Dr. Bynum? So, this caused her to have to go on her Facebook Live. And I'm not going to play that video. It's like a 15-minute video. Where she's trying to explain. Well, she didn't want to embarrass herself by explaining the price. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I'm not even going to insult myself by discussing this price. She further went on to talk about how this institute is going to teach you how to use the right parts of your brain in order to activate a more purposeful prayer. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, in all my time in church, I have been told that prayer is something you do from the heart, from your soul, from the spirit. Yeah. It's something you don't think about. It's something that you just, like, you have something on your heart, something on, right. You know what I'm saying? And you pray. I didn't know it was something that was biologically attached. Like, I was praying with my fucking left cerebral cortex when I should have been praying with my fucking, parabellum or whatever fucking part of the brain. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like that. I don't know, man. I don't really rock with it. And the Bible, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a pastor or nothing by it, but from growing up reading this thing, it made it seem like wherever you were, come as you are, pray to him, he'll hear you. If you come in with him with a good heart and good intentions, and your soul is, you know what I'm saying, in the right place, your prayers will be heard and they will be answered in due time. Not on your time, but on God's time. Because it's God's will. His will be done, his kingdom, all of that stuff.
Yes.
So I'm looking at this, and she's like, here's how you can make your prayers more effective. Ladies and gentlemen, my opinion is just mine, does not reflect DFPN as a whole. This is not a good look for Christianity, or this, whatever this is. As she was doing her live video, I'm sitting here waiting for people to be like, why are you charging so much? You know what I saw? People in there saying, praise to you, prophetess. God bless you, prophetess. How can I can't make it to Atlanta. If I pay the $1,500, can I just do this virtually? The hold that she has on her followers, and I'm gonna call them followers. You know what I'm saying? Because the way they're talking about her is like they are worshiping her and not God. You know what I'm saying? Second, and I know times have changed. As I read, Jesus, the actual embodiment of God, was running around here preaching on the free. On the free. Was not staying in the fanciest of places, was not charging people no money, was out here sleeping in mangers, riding donkeys to get to places, preaching on rocks, people showing up as they were. Wasn't charging no money. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. Times have changed and stuff, but I don't know, man. How you feel about this, bro? How you feeling about it?
That's probably my biggest problem with religion, is what you just said. Like, that's probably my biggest problem with the institute of religion. Because once I got older and I've always had this question, like, how many churches did Jesus actually preach in?
Mm.
Like how many?
You got a point. All his biggest messages were outside.
Outside, amongst the sinners. You know what I mean? Like, and that's a double-edged sword too, because it brings about this idea that you have to be in the midst of a church to get the message across, which isn't necessarily true. Now, the way she's praying is very interesting to me, because of what I've been like researching, like breath control, the way that you open up your mind, which that shit is actually true. Like there is a way like you can open up like certain areas of your mind, like through breathing technique and stuff like that. Like that's true. I'm wondering what she's actually teaching them. Like
2 hours a day, bro.
2 hours a day that's pretty tedious. Like
once a week. Yeah,
that's the price alone is a no for me. Like I can learn this shit in the comfort of my own home. I can. There, YouTube is out there, everybody. Like y'all, you don't need to pay $1,500 for this shit. Like, go to YouTube. It'll teach you everything you need to know. If not YouTube, I'm pretty sure TikTok got something on there for you too. Shit. but it's
1,500.
1,500, bro. Like, no. And I gotta pay for my own lodging, and I gotta pay for the airfare, and I gotta keep coming back. Nah, you keep that. Keep it,
bro. The people that were like, I'll pay this if you do it virtually. She's like, I'll do it if I do it virtually. What you're not going to get is the mantling and you know, like the shawl, the prayer shawl.
Done.
And I'm just like, she'll send you the oil in the mail. She'll send you the certificate. And I'm like, what is this certificate doing?
Yeah, exactly. What is it really doing? Like, I know how to pray.
People's defense was, well, if you go to an institution of higher learning, you get a proof of completion. You get the degree and stuff. And my defense is like, well, that's for your resume, so people know, hey, I went here, I can do that.
What is my resume
and that
when
leads,
I die?
the reason you pay for that higher learning is for a higher paying job.
Right.
If I'm paying $1,500, which is like a full semester at a junior college out here, at a community college, that will get me actual credits to transfer to a higher degree and stuff, I can stomach that.
Right.
I'm paying you $1,500 to get this. I can't pull up to my job and ask for a raise and show them.
Oh, I got this.
My credentials are in order. I believe the credentials are in order here, and they look at a prayer. It's like, could you just roll up in whatever church and be like, I feel like you guys need to have a prayer class. I can teach it because I have this. Oh my God.
New Bible study teacher.
You name your price. Name your price. We will pay you to teach here. Like, I don't think it works like that, because she actually paid to go to a seminary and get her degree to be a PhD, to be a doctor. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's why she's making up. Well, I think she's making the money she's making because of how easy it is to profit off of religion. Because really, you're profiting off of people who aren't doing as well as you, who are believing in God to take them to another place to bless them with all this stuff. And you're just like, this can help you get there. Just pay me. And then you'll be making the money that I'm making.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I got the perfect idea. Come to this seminar. I'm going to teach you how to pray. It helped me. It's going to help you. God will provide. Just give me $1,500 first.
It's sad to see it like this, man. It's sad to see it like this. And I really hate to have to be calling this stuff out, man. But I mean, you see these pastors and these preachers, they get a little quote unquote clout. Then they end up in these mega churches like your boy Joel over there in Houston. You know what I'm saying? Where plumbers are fixing toilets and then they drill into a wall and find fucking tens of thousands of dollars just buried in the wall. Like, Joe, what is this? Oh, what?
This is my blessings.
God provided. Like, yo.
Provided what?
Like, why am I paying tithes and offerings and stuff? Why are you out here in a Benz? And I get it. it's the appearance of this person is a man or a woman of God doing God's work. This is their full-time job. So they have to put this appearance like God has blessed me and he can bless you like this too. It's no different to me than these world ventures, these motivational speakers that be out here talking about I used to be doing that, but you got to wake up. Sleep is for the weak. You got to hustle 12, 16 hours a day. Never stop. Get out there and give you the same cliches like you are being held back by your limitations. You can't have fear. You got to surround yourself. Your circle has to be full of winners and you got to, but you're paying them thousands of dollars to go to these things to hear them tell you the same stuff that people have been saying. Like these motivational speakers ain't saying shit new.
Yep.
You got to be a lion.
They telling you essentially
you're a
what
lion. You're like, bro, the last 18 people on Facebook that are trying to be motivational speakers told me the same thing. I'm paying you thousands and you telling me the same shit these people been telling me for free.
Yep.
I buy a book.
Right.
Read the same shit you out here preaching.
Exactly. They doing number telling you in more words than what your mom told you in about 5. Get your ass up. That's it. Get your ass up.
Kenneth here almost sounds like a PG David Goggins. Like you're like who is it? You got who's that super motivational speaker be out here trying to help people with the big ass teeth and shit? I forget his name. Tony Robbins. That dude.
Tony Robbins.
If you out here and you really do it, here's my thing. I'm the type of person, if I can help somebody be better, I will help them. Now, if I'm a professional at what I'm doing, or I have been making money doing something, i.e., like these people that do master classes and stuff, like Timberland charging people to show them the equipment he uses and how he does what he does to be successful. Cool. But something like really like teach you how to pray better. Like I'm gonna need to see results. I'm gonna need to see immediate results. Like when I say amen, that shit better be like Kazam.
Like I need you to do this prayer, and I need your hair to stand the fuck up on your head, like while you're praying, just to know. I know that you're in the presence of God.
Some anime level special effects.
Yeah, I need you going Super Saiyan.
Yes.
While you're praying, just to know that we are all in the presence of God.
I need, bro. If Jesus himself ain't coming there, splitting up fishes and bread to feed the masses,
5,000 crumbs.
Like when I walk into the cafe or whatever area you provide in lunch, if you are, because it's only a 2-hour thing, you probably buying your own food too while you're there.
Probably.
If Jesus ain't there, like breaking loaves and turning water to wine and stuff for the icebreaker, I'm
not here for it.
I can't.
Ain't what I'm here for.
I just need her to break down why is it $1,500. Why is it $1,500? She's talking about I'm not even gonna insult myself by discussing the price. Please insult yourself, because people like me. If Kanye ain't coming and performing Jesus Walks for 2 hours straight, if Kirk Franklin and the Revolution ain't coming to, like it better be a concert in here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fred Hammond better show up. Radical for Christ. Like I'm broke.
I need the Pope in there. I need the Pope to just walk in.
TD Jakes better roll through. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I need Commission better come through.
BB and CC Winans need to be in there.
Bro.
Humming.
Bro. I better get a We Fall Down. I need to be in there feeling like I was going to the service in basic training. I need You know what I'm saying? I need to go in there with the same feeling. Oh, bro. Bro, when they put that Donnie McClurkin on when I was in that chapel. Like I couldn't even breathe. 3, 4, 10. The first bar. The first bar. 3, 4.
We get up.
Holding the hands with my fucking platoon. You know what I'm saying, flight mates? We got this, guys. We'll make it through this.
So
This week ass 6 weeks of basic training. We'll do it. We can find the strength inside of us. That's how I need to feel for those 2 hours.
Yes.
Every
minute of those 2 hours. Well, we knew we were saved and sanctified.
Bro.
You can tell us nothing different.
But I feel like this is why it's hard to really defend. Not that people who have the faith try to defend it, because they're going to believe what they believe. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But when you're trying to get new people in, when you're trying to you're trying to bring people in and stuff, like, it's hard for people to get behind it because they're looking at this like, fam, what y'all talking about?
Yep.
What y'all even talking about, man? I couldn't believe it. I thought it was something fake. I went and looked. I went to the actual website, then I went to her Facebook, and she was just like, let me tell y'all. People laughing at it's a serious thing, blah, 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 all this stuff. I'm just, oh my God. And people are paying it. And as long as people are paying it, they're going to keep doing it.
Keep doing it, yep.
Shit, I got $1,500 out of them this time. Next time, maybe I'll do it for 3-hour sessions. Charge $17.50.
All I need is what? 20 people? I'm straight.
Off rip. 20 people at that. What is that? Bro, you almost what? 50,000? Bro, I can't.
Yeah, you straight.
I can't.
You straight.
I ain't gonna be able to do it, Juanita. I can't. I won't. I don't know. It's not a good look, man. It's just not a good look, bro. I can't believe her team would allow this. And her as I ain't going. Maybe she talked to God. God was like, this is what I'm saying. Maybe she was trying to go to 2,000. God was like, nope, that's too much.
Nope.
That's too much. People from Nigeria were checking in on her live. Like, I want to do it. Show me how. How do I send the payment? All of this. I was like, bro, she got these people, man. She got a following, bro.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Just start a fucking Patreon, bro, and just do man. What you charging people this much?
For
Travel
real.
ain't included. Lodging ain't included. Come on, man.
One session a week on Patreon. You probably said.
Thank you. People just, I just need to be in her presence as she talks because she just has the anointing and stuff. Like, bro, like anybody can be a vessel for God. Anybody can do God's work.
And your ass was asleep.
The lowest of the low can do it.
This ain't right.
Like the Bible
lowest of the low
has
did.
stories. The Bible has stories about people who were considered the lowest of the low, and they would have did great. Like Moses, my man was out there herding sheep and stuff, and then that bush caught on fire. It was like, hey man, I'm gonna need you to go free my country, free my peoples. God, I'm just go do it, and I'm gonna be with you.
Yeah, go.
And he did it. You know, Moses, come up here. Let me talk to you in person and give you these commandments. Wasn't no high-ranking person,
right?
One, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, what are we doing out here? David was out there being a shepherd too. Next thing you know, he the best king in Israel. Now David was out there wilding though.
Oh yeah.
David got
that. Yeah, oh yeah.
He saw Bathsheba, was like,
he risked it all.
Oh, she
and
married
then
though?
wrote Psalms. This man wrote the whole book of Psalms.
She married though.
After risking it all. You know what
I don't want to sin. I don't want to sin and have sex with a married woman. So I'll just get her husband killed, and then I'll swoop in. David, sir.
Hey.
And God was still messing with him, like, hey, you know you messed up. Like,
wow,
I'm gonna have
what
to
are
kill
you
the first baby y'all got. I'm gonna have to kill.
I gotta take
y'all
it,
was
bro.
wild.
I gotta take it.
But then I'm gonna bless you though. I gotta teach you a lesson, bro. You just can't be killing people. David said, put them on the front lines with no weapons.
Are you sure? Yeah.
They was looking at David like,
do you see this nigga's
did
life?
God tell you to do this?
Nah, I'm calling the audible, bro.
What I say?
I'm calling the audible. Put him on there. He is mighty. He is mighty.
You saw what I did with a sling and a stone. Talking about, you know what I'm saying? Put my boy out there with that sling and the stone.
He's gonna be a legend.
He on the front line. Everybody else on the front line got shields and swords and shit. He out there with a like, hey, bro, what you doing out here, man? David,
I came to fight with y'all. With that?
Dave... Are you sure? You in the army?
Came from the king. Oh, okay.
King said, God, this is what God wanted me to do. I'm probably about to do some historical stuff. Peep game.
Ma'am, your husband was killed at war. The king would like to see you. Hey, so I'm really sorry about all that. I just want
come
you
here,
to...
Let me just give you this hug real quick. I see you.
These arms are for you.
I see you in mourning. Let me help you out with that. Hit up Bathsheba. Hey, girl. Sorry to hear, but I heard what happened.
Yeah.
How you holding up?
Yeah. Hey, big
girl.
head.
You up? Bathsheba. What up?
I'm watching Willie Mays.
Come through.
I asked Trey one time. I said, man, Willie Mays.
Got the greenest of the grapes over here. Just, just lushed out, chilling.
He wasn't into sports, man.
Wine fresh. Let's just talk. Talk about what happened.
Yeah. You tell me what's on your mind.
Anyway, I just had to talk about that because I just out of pocket. If people are going cool, I hope it's something that changes your life and you get something really, really worth that $1,500 out of it. But standing outside looking in, I ain't gonna be able to do it, bro. I ain't gonna be able to do it.
No. This was a no when I saw the price. 1,500.
1,500?
Yeah.
1,500?
Ain't no more Jesus. It's on the main line.
Oh, anyway, let's move to the next topic we want to talk about. And so one of the things have been, because I watch a lot of sports and ESPN and Fox News and all that stuff during the day. I listen to the radio and stuff. Boston Celtics head coach Ime Udoka and Adam Levine have both been out here in these streets recording, apparently, right? I want to talk about Adam first, and then we'll roll into Ime.
I got some things to say.
Yeah. Especially with the new stuff that came out today.
Yeah,
I feel some type of way. But again, so Adam, apparently, people have been on. Several women have went on TikTok and showed receipts of Adam Levine in their DMs trying to smash or flirting, very sexually explicit messages.
Proposition.
According to Adam, it's just all verbal, nothing physical. He has done nothing as far as infidelity to his model wife and mother of his 2 kids, soon to be 3 because she's pregnant now.
Yes.
The newest one that has stepped up, apparently an IG model, only came forward and put him on blast because he reached out to her in DM after he has been throwing these suggestive messages and stuff saying, we're planning on naming our child after you. And apparently that was the straw that broke her back. She was just like, I'm telling.
You doing what now?
He telling. She telling. So now all of this has come up. And Adam has to go out there and be like, yeah, I crossed the line. I was saying some shit verbally through messages, but it was never nothing physical. Now, I was not there. I have not seen nothing. My gut feeling is telling me that he's been in these streets.
Oh, you know he's been in these streets.
My man's been voted sexiest man alive. All of this stuff.
You know he's been in
Females
these
is all
streets.
about this dude. I don't see why with the voice maybe it's his voice. I don't know. Maybe because he's got tattoos and shit. I don't fucking know. Women like this dude.
He been putting them moves like Jagger on all of them.
Oh my god.
You know he has. No, he has.
But so and there were some things that actually had like screenshots, like they're all on TikTok and stuff. The women that posted these things. The biggest thing that had me is like how he was talking to them. Like the game that he was trying to present
Unleash.
these women. I was just like, this is like 17-year-old me trying to get draws. Send me a picture. Holy fuck, that's hot. Like, Adam, what are you with the fucking sweating emoji that's red, like with the tongue out, like oh my god, it's so your picture's so hot.
So hot.
Fuck, that's hot. That's how I was reading it in my head. I was just like, Adam, this is it?
Yeah, now apparently.
Let me fly you out. First class, private jet. I'll sit up. That's the game I'm thinking you putting out there with your rich ass. Nah, not my 20-year-old son trying to find something on, you know what I'm saying, on Instagram and shit. Fuck, you're so hot.
You're so fucking hot. Oh
yeah, like, what are you doing? Like, I don't know. It's very, very, very not a good look for your boy. You know what I'm saying? And this is coming in a time in a phase in the world where like there are many celebrities who have you know relations outside of their marriage, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But I'm assuming their game is a little bit better. Not saying like the better your game is, I'll allow you get excuses for cheating.
Right.
Right. But the corniness is what brings this to my on the radar.
Yeah, cause I don't know how to say this without sounding like an asshole, but like Adam got him. He got him.
Because all of these girls are saying, I know some of them are saying, especially this fourth one, the Sumner, is like we've been smashing for a year on the low. On the low, we've been smashing for a year, and apparently it was consensual. It wasn't like he forced it, like some Harvey Weinstein stuff, where it was like an authority, a position of power. I'll help you excel your career or something like that. It was something she was probably like, yeah, I think you cute. You think I'm cute? Let's hook up when you on the road doing tour or whatnot. And now she pulling the receipts out, and Adam's just like, oh, we never, no way, like, yeah, I crossed the line, and this is something me and my wife got to work out, respect our privacy as we go through these times and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, bro, like, I don't know. Like, here's where I'm at. Like, apparently you were getting away with whatever you were doing. The audacity to be like, we naming our child after you. Why did you even go out and do that?
That's some bullshit. Why
did you even go out and do that?
I ain't gonna bullshit you. My man's was bold as fuck for that move.
You didn't even have to ask her permission.
No, you didn't.
It's not a copyrighted name.
Yeah, just name the kid Sumner.
Yeah, and then she'd be like, yo, why you... Oh, that's the name. It means this, and we decided that we wanted to do that. You had to go out there and ask her permission to name the kid after her. Like, what do you think she was gonna do, bro? What do you think she was gonna do? Be cool with it?
I'm telling him, fuck that.
And then for Sumner, here's my thing. You knew this dude was married the whole time. You knew he had kids with this woman and everything. Y'all smashing, and you keeping everything on the low. And then the minute he was like, I'm gonna name my kid after you, you're like,
I'm telling.
That's inappropriate. I'm telling. The name? The name is what crossed the line, Sumner?
I'm telling.
The name.
I'm telling. Yeah, because think of this. Like, Think of this. So, hypothetically, you smash a broad, right? Y'all keep it quiet. It's going swimmingly for a year.
Yep.
Apple gets pregnant.
Yep.
You don't tell the chick, but you name the chick after you name the daughter after the chick.
Yeah.
Right?
They don't even know the sex of the baby. They're just like boy or girl.
Right.
But
it becomes public knowledge. Yeah. It becomes public knowledge to her that the baby is named after her.
Yep.
What do you think would happen in that scenario?
Like, it's a shit. Like, I understand the being upset, but like the upset part is more like, Adam, we've been doing this for a year. Are you leaving your wife for me? Like, cause you know I'm out here. I got plenty of people. I got plenty of people I can be messing with. You know what I'm saying? And not be involved in some cheating scheme. You know, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt because we've been doing this for a year. I ain't say shit. I'm giving you time.
Right.
But then you gonna come out of nowhere. It's the audacity of Adam. Like, he just thought he could just do that. Like, she was just gonna be like, okay, cool.
Yeah, that's what my man.
Or he thought she would be flattered by that. We're gonna name my child after you. Like, that's a show of commitment to her. Like, you mean so much to me. I want to name my child after you. And she's just like, but you still with her though, right? Well, yeah, of course. Nah. Like, that's the straw. That is she's probably saw it as a form of disrespect. Like, you can't have a child with me, but you want to name a child.
But you want to name your child after me?
After me. Nah, I got it. So I can kind of see it now that I talk about it out loud. But that is a very petty reason to put somebody on blast. Like, you was cool with the infidelity and him breaking his vows and stuff, but then I'm gonna name my child after you.
Like, you could have got love songs written after you. You really don't know because the daughter's named Sumner. But like, my man could have been out here writing love ballads for you, and you don't even know that.
Yeah. Remember how I used to? Kid said it's like, I'm both of y'all's, but I'm gonna stay at her house though.
Exactly.
I gotta stay with her because we ain't got no prenup. So if she leave me, we gonna be marooned.
We all ass out.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Y'all gonna be
because she taking half. We ain't maroon 5 no more. We maroon 2.5 because she taking half.
Exactly.
That shit's wild, man. Wild. But let's get into Ime. So you see what's going on. Why don't you talk to the people about Ime and his situation?
Ime Udoka, the coach of the Boston Celtics, decided upon himself to risk it all. Earlier this week, there was a report that came out that said there was a possibility of him facing a lengthy, significant suspension due to conduct, not detrimental to the team, but breaking the conduct policy of the team. It was later reported that one of the staff members of the Boston Celtics and Ime engaged in a consensual relationship. Not too bad, but Ime is technically single. Him and Nia Long are engaged. But since he had that relationship with a staff member, it is against the conduct policy of the Boston Celtics. It's reported that he is facing a year-long suspension from the NBA effective 2022 to 2023. So that is the position that he finds himself in. Now, I've seen the picture of the alleged staff member. You could draw your own conclusions. I'm just going to say, I don't know, dog. I don't know. You had Nia Long, my guy. Nia Long. You had Nia Long.
Yep. Now, let me be clear. He was not married to Nia Long.
He was not married.
They were dating. They have a child together. So their relationship, it hasn't been. She isn't. They both have not made anything like, as far as the dating and stuff. Like, we're not married. All of this other stuff. They confirmed an engagement in 2015. They were taking their time with wedding plans. So they were engaged. So once you're engaged, I assume that is a very serious, committed relationship, right?
Oh yeah.
But they have never
a kid together.
Yeah, they did not get married. They're just raising their son together while engaged. Now, looking at this timeline of their relationship, they got engaged May 26, 2015. So here it is, 2022, and they have not been married yet. World's longest engagement.
Now, I'm very interested in what the common law is. Is there a common law in Massachusetts or no?
They have been giving each other space during the engagement, is what she has been saying.
So it's open.
Because he's busy, doing the coaching thing. She's doing her acting thing. So they don't want to tie each other down. They're just waiting for the right time to get married. And I'm paraphrasing her explanation of what's been going on.
So that to me, that sounds like an open relationship.
Now, I don't know. Like, I don't know if she was out there in these streets doing whatever. But here's the thing with me. He's not married. Okay. He's engaged. They have a child. Right. They seem to be doing well, raising their child. He's 8 right now. And this relationship he had with the staff member within the Boston Celtics was consensual.
Correct.
It wasn't anything of him abusing his power to coerce her into something that she really wasn't about. The HR team pulled them in. They were like, it's consensual. She said yes. I said yes. We did our thing. So I understand the whole HR concept of it, right?
Right.
If it was in the contract he signed, you can't do XX with, employees of the organization, and that was something he signed, something she signed, then of course, the punishment is acceptable. If that was in the contract,
it's a year-long punishment.
If that was in the contract, like if he saw that and they explained it to him and he knew it, cool. Like, bro, you knew what it was. You knew what the risks were. Even though it was consensual, you still knew.
You knew the risk.
Yes.
And you decided to risk it all.
Yep. Here's my thing, though. Do I think, even if it is in the contract, do I think this is out of pocket with 2 grown adults consensually doing this? He's not married, right?
Right.
The staff member was not married.
Right.
So technically 2 single people consensually having intimate relationships. The company finds out. The company being the organization Boston Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
I feel they are doing this so they can get ahead of anything as far as if she wants to try to come to the light afterwards and try to you know what I'm saying? Like, put them in a corner to where now the organization looks very faulty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like they're just trying to get jump the gun, get ahead of the story a little bit by doing this. But at the end of the day, I'm just looking at it like, bro, it's the only person that should be concerned about the fuck's going on between Ime and old girl is Nia Long.
It's Nia Long. I agree with that. I totally agree with that.
So whatever's happening in their house is what's happening in their relationship in their house. I don't think the Boston Celtics needed to get involved. However, if there was a contract and an HR agreement that they both signed and they violated it, then fuck it, serve your suspension. Do I think it's wild? Because that's a lot of money, bro. You giving up being suspended. That's a whole year of pay that you're not getting, bro. And you just came off of coaching these cats to the finals. 2 games away from winning this shit.
Yeah.
And the Boston Celtics is willing to just be like, hey, bro, you ain't coming around here next year.
You wildin'.
I'm thinking like maybe there's more to the story, but what has been reported, I'm looking at it like, bro, like, does this really need to be news like it is? You know what I'm saying?
It don't need to be, and that's why I'm like, okay, he violated the conduct policy, but other than that, what did he do wrong? What did he do wrong? Other than that,
Nothing.
Other than, in my opinion, I think he made a bad judgment call. I mean, like, unless that was the, you know, on the road joint. You know what I mean? Like, I'm on the road, my girl ain't here. You know what I mean? Like, it's the NBA. I gotta take the edge off. Like, right before game one of the finals. You know what I mean? Like, I got to get this out of my system. You know what I mean? Let me go coach in peace. You know what I'm saying? I don't need extra stress. Like that type of shit. But if I'm looking at her and I'm looking at Nia Long, I'm like, the choice is easy. The choice is easy.
Now, hear me out. And I don't like saying I'm playing devil's advocate. I just like to look at things as from as many perspectives as possible. My man has been with Nia Long since 2010. When we look at Nia Long, we're like, man, because we have never, you know, we just know her from her movies and TV shows and stuff. And like, bro, like when I think of Nia, I'm thinking like Lisa from Fresh Prince.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, Will Smith, do not fumble this away. I know this is a part you're playing.
But don't fumble this.
But don't fumble Lisa. I don't know what role you have in the writing for this show. Do not like, you had Tyra Banks on the show. I'm like, bro, you can leave that. You had Robin Givens on the show. You can leave. Bro, Lisa showed up, and I was like, bro, this is the one.
Yep.
This the one, Will.
I will keep her.
This the one, Will. This the one, Will. Don't do it.
Don't you mess this up, man.
So E-Man's been with her for 12 years, man. So like, Nia Long to him ain't what Nia Long is to us. And that sounds,
I get it.
That sounds disrespectful, but it's not. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it. I get it. You with a person long enough, and like this is what I call a relationship after that time, right? So in the beginning, you have what I call the screensaver period. Everything looks pretty. You know what I mean?
She on your desktop. She on
yeah,
your
you know what I mean?
Lock page, yeah.
Yeah, everything looks pretty. You know what I'm saying? After a certain period of time, we get into the OS. And then we find out what really makes this motherfucker work. You know what I mean? Like, you know, all the
he
quirks.
Sees the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah. You know, all the quirks, the little gadgets that go in these pockets. You know how to avoid danger in certain areas. Right. You know the way this shit works, and I get that.
Right.
Like after a certain amount of time, like the computer's still functional, but goddamn, that screensaver was pretty.
Bro, because all we know is her from the shows and the movies, man. Love Jones, Best Man. Lord Jesus, Best Man.
Best
Jesus.
Man. Best Man Nia Long. Had me
like,
hating Tay Diggs.
Bro. I already hated Tay Diggs. I was like, he ain't a good actor anyway. He was always in these movies getting the bad, like Sanaa Lathan and
with that fucked up
Love
hairline.
and Hip Hop. With his trying to utilize the African American vernacular and when he plays his parts, like, bro, you not that person. You know, just be you. You know what I'm saying?
Sullied Angela Bassett.
Fam, come on now. I'm just like, how is he doing this? But so like we see the glam, the always made up face put on, stepped out, had her team do the hair and stuff. He's seeing her wake up and like, not say that she's not a beautiful woman without the makeup and stuff, because I'm sure she's a gorgeous woman. She's a beautiful woman. But I mean, it's like any, not to cop him out. But like men are men. Like humans do human shit. They fuck up.
Yeah.
They fuck up. Now I don't know if it's a fuck up because I don't know the status of their relationship. Like you've been engaged since 2015 and it's 2022.
They could have broke up. You never know.
They could just be
We don't know.
co-parenting. They could just be like, we'll just be together for the, like, we're not gonna get married. We just together. We got the kid. Shit just works. What we have now is working. You know,
Right.
Because Nia hasn't come out and said nothing about it. I don't know if her team is just like, yo, just shut the fuck up, don't say shit.
Yeah.
But we don't know what's going on. The Boston Celtics are just doing what's good for business, which is getting in front of this thing before it blows up. Because we don't know if old girl at any point is going to be like, the coach of the Celtics did this and blah, 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 whatever, you know, and then now they look bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't
I agree with that too.
But outside looking in, two adults, consensual relationship. I don't think this should be a year.
I don't think so either. I thought like maybe 10 games.
I don't think any suspension.
I
like if you want to find this
if they
dude
have that in
or-
the conduct policy, like,
you know what I'm saying?
If you have that, yeah.
Yeah.
If you have it in the conduct policy and they break that, then I agree. If you're gonna suspend them,
I just think
suspend
they're
them.
just
But
doing it because it's
God, dog.
was it an internal investigation? Because I don't think old girl came
Yeah.
out in the public. You know, they could have just, hey, y'all got to cut this out now.
Right.
Sign these papers.
Somebody was hating.
This, you know, what is it? No contact, no whatever. Like, hey, y'all know,
Stay away
no more,
from each other.
no more.
Somebody was hating, bro. Like somebody had to have been hating. Like he had to been that had to been somebody girl he was smashing.
Probably. Because here's how I look at it. This dude is getting suspended for a year for having a consensual relationship as a legally single man with a consenting legal adult female. They both knew what it was when they started messing with each other. You suspended him for a year, and that means suspension. You get no pay for that year of your contract.
Right.
Meanwhile, in Phoenix, as we roll to the next topic, you got a dude being suspended for a year for doing outrageously racist,
Worse.
misogynistic, all types of shit, which is Robert Sarver. Which, I mean, it's getting some coverage, but the initial punishment that was doled out, or the on paper as of now punishment, which is you can't be around your team for a year, you're suspended, and we're fining you $10 million. Now they're fining Robert Sarver $10 million. His net worth is $800 million. So I'm like,
Pocket
that's nothing to this man.
change.
That's
Pocket
nothing to this man. That's like if you had $80 and somebody is charging you, you're getting
$1.
fined $1.
And
I'll take that. Whatever.
pay very close attention.
Outrage obviously popped off when that happened because his transgressions were way worse than a consensual intimate relationship with a also single individual. He was out here wilding, ladies and gentlemen. If you go to ESPN and search it, you can find the actual investigation, FBI investigation about the inner workings and the wild shit he was doing. To highlight a few things, he was getting an examination, and he, in the middle of the workplace,
The wisdom.
dropped his pants and his drawers, dick out, for this dude to just, and there's women in there, men, like, they're just like, why is our owner out here with his dick out? Because he rich and he owns the team. You know what I'm saying? He's a majority owner of the team, so he out here just thinking he can get away with whatever he's doing. When he had Earl Watson, black man, as a coach of the Suns, and the Suns were playing the Warriors, Robert Sarver's on the sideline, and Draymond Green, being Draymond Green, wilding out, saying these niggas ain't this, these niggas ain't that. He asked Earl Watson, hold on. Has Earl Watson in his office. It's like, man, Draymond out here saying the N-word, saying
Why
this.
can't I?
Why can't I say it? Earl Watson was like, because you can. Granted, now listen, look, like how this sounds. Your employer calls you in there. You sit down. This man is paying your check. You think he's going to talk to you about what we can do to make the team better? Hey, man, why is Draymond allowed to say nigga? And I can't. As the employee, you're looking at your boss, who's a white man, and imagine what was going through Earl Watson's head.
I'd have punched you in the motherfucking face. Fuck you mean you can't say it? But I need this check.
So Earl Watson, according to the according to the report, Earl Watson is because you can't. So Earl Watson, then he's just like, but why not? I need a reason why I can't. Earl Watson says, because you can't fucking say it. That's why. Now bro. Imagine, Black, you served.
Yep.
Imagine your commander. He sees, a couple brothers at the smoke pit talking about what they did on the weekend. This nigga did, man. This nigga in the club. And he's just like, Airman Caitlin, can I talk to you real quick? Sure, sir. What's up? Pull up a seat. Close the door. Hey, man, I heard you guys talking at the smoke pit. You guys were having a good time. I heard you guys saying, nigga. Why can't I say it? Like, imagine that position it puts you in.
Yeah, and it's a horrible
as
position.
A black man, and also as a military member who has to give some kind of respect. You got to respect the rank, the position that this person serves. But also as a black, as a man, as a human, as a black man, you're hearing this man who's obviously old enough to know. Robert Sarver is like 60, 61.
Yeah.
So he's grown up. He's grown up knowing what this word is.
What it means.
Yes. And why white people cannot say it. But he's asking you, like he's trying to get you to validate why he can't say it. So if you were in that position, Black, like honestly, like I know you just would be like, man, shut the fuck up. Like, what would your reaction have been if a commander was to call you in there and be like, why can't I say that?
I feel obligated to go to EEO right after this conversation. I'm leading with that. Like, I feel obligated to go to EEO after this conversation.
Like, sir, I feel like you should probably be asking EEO that and not me.
Yeah.
And when I leave this office, I'm going to go to them and be like, my commander is asking me why he cannot say nigga. I will be going to the IG. I will be going to legal. I will exhaust all agencies to let them know why you are wilding.
Exactly. Like you are totally wilding the fuck out right now.
Yep. And then another thing I want to highlight. I think this is the most egregious thing here. When he was hiring Lindsey Hunter, another former NBA player, point guard, played with the Pistons a lot of years, black man. He was going to hire him for the head coach over Dan Marley, I feel, back in 2013. People were just like, why are you not hiring Dan Marley? Why are you going with Lindsey Hunter? He looked the staffer in the face and said, these niggas need a nigga to lead the team. With this information, Adam Silver looked at it. It was like,
a year.
The most we can do is a year and $10 million. I feel like there was no racial animus, or he wasn't very egregious with his racial context when he was saying the N-word. First and foremost, Adam Silver. Like, I feel like he was doing the best job of all four major sports league commissioners. I feel like he had a better grasp on what was going on in the world and the tone that you need to set when 80% of your league is African American, 90% of the names, the big names that draw people to seats in your league are African American. and you read this report, and his explanation for hiring a black dude is because these niggers need a nigger to lead them. Did you take that as oh, he didn't really mean it in a racial way? The fuck is going on, bro? Like, I don't, bro. Good news is he's preparing to sell these teams because he owns the Merc. First of all, you own a whole WNBA team and you out there doing misogynistic things to women, bro. Like, how that, that's not a good look,
Right.
Second of all, you just saw what happened to your boy Donald Sterling a few years back, wilding the fuck out like this. They
never heard.
They
of
went to the
again.
owners, and the owners. Here's where I'm at. It's the whole Ray Rice thing, right? I think Donald Sterling got the fucking execution that he got because old girl stepped forward with the video and audio evidence of him being racist as fuck.
Right.
The pattern of his actions prior to that showed that he was probably a racist fucker by owning the properties he did in the urban areas of Los Angeles, charging ridiculous fucking rent for rundown places and all that shit. So the evidence was there, but you didn't really have hard, you know what I'm saying, until this thing came out. Then the minute the public was just like, man, he's like telling this girl, don't bring those stuff. Why are you hanging out with them? Why are you bringing them to the games and stuff like that? Like, everybody's like, oh, this racist mother. Oh, we got to get rid of him. Owners have to vote to force an owner to give up a team. I'm aware of that. The commissioner works for the owners. I'm also aware of that. Just like what the NFL tried to do with Ray Rice, with that little 2-game suspension they tried to give him. Like, you got a 2-game suspension. Then when TMZ dropped that video,
oh no, sir.
The NFL was just like, get the fuck out of here, Ray Rice. It's like, NFL, you had that video already, NFL. You had that. Like, when
you seen it.
You saw that. But the minute TMZ got it and put it out, you was just like, we had no idea this video was out. When you did the investigation, the money you guys got, the reach you got, NFL, you didn't reach out to law enforcement in that casino and shit to be like, give us that tape and try to destroy. I feel like they tried to destroy the tape, try to put that shit away. That shit is not going to see the light of day.
Hello?
The minute that shit, TMZ, bro, praise God for TMZ. TMZ be like, we don't give a fuck. We going to put this shit out for ratings. We going to let these motherfuckers know. Ray Rice fucking gave this woman the right hook.
The 2-piece and the biscuit.
And dragged her by. Bro, come on now. And then the NFL saw that. Oh, yeah, you out of here, bro. You out of here. After you try to give him that 2-game suspension. So here's where I'm at.
Ray Rice
if there was actual audio of this man saying these niggers need a nigger to lead them, it wouldn't even have been a question. He would have been
No,
out.
you're right. You are right about that.
It wouldn't even been a question, bro.
You are right about that.
Hello?
So here's where I'm at. Before all of that, Adam Silver up there talking about, I only got so much rights as a commissioner. This is the most I can do. Here's where I'm at. Even if that was the case, Adam Silver, what I would have preferred him to do was to at least go to the owners and be like, I think this person should not own this team based on these actions. And then let the owners be like, yes or no. And if they say, we'll keep them, you come to the public and be like, hey, as the commissioner, this was my suggestion. But these rich white people who own these teams were like, nah, it's cool. So then now the world could be like, oh, so that's how the owners roll.
Yep,
that's how these owners be. But I understand you work for the owners, so you trying to keep them in the best light because they paying your check. But at what point do you sell your morals, your values and stuff for the check? So, Adam Silver kind of lost a couple cool points with me for how he handled this.
No, I agree. I wholeheartedly agree with everything you said because there is a clear lack of transparency with this whole thing. Granted, everything that he did, if it's in the reports and it's true, like, there's no way this man should be in the league. ever again.
Right.
Ever again. And even with the year suspension, he sells the team. Fuck,
Billions. They're
yeah,
worth 2.5 billion.
They're worth
right
billions. Now. He can go get another team. Which is probably what's gonna happen. This
you don't even need another team, bro.
He don't, but he could probably get one. That's what that's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah.
He loses nothing.
Right.
He loses nothing.
He gains.
He gains.
It's real estate, bro.
Yeah.
You buy a house.
All he's gonna
like
do
when he
is,
bought the Suns, they were not worth this much. You buy a house back in 2015, it was not worth as much as it is now. Hey man, you got to sell this house. You got to get out of here. Okay, I'll sell the house, and then you come up on top.
Right.
On top of what you've been doing outside of just running a team, because you got businesses, you got a source of income outside of running the team, because that's how you pay the team.
2 teams. You're going to sell 2 teams. The Phoenix Mercury is a valuable NBA team.
You got stars on that team. You got Skylar Diggins. You got Diana Taurasi on that. You know what I'm saying? So you got stars on there.
They're
and here's the thing. Here's the thing that gets me. He's been doing this, what was it, the past X amount of years. I think it was over a decade, since 2013 or whatever. When you bought the team, they were scrubs. I get it.
Exactly.
Now you got Chris, bro, they were 2 wins away from the finals 2 years ago. They collapsed against the Mavericks last year. Like, you got Chris Paul, you got Devin Booker, you got Dayton, you got a squad. Like, the value of that team is so high now. You sell that shit and get out, bro.
Yep.
And be good the rest of your life.
And be good.
And not even. And all you got is $10 million for being racist and misogynistic.
And the whole owners part, like, I would have loved if he would have went to all the owners, because then you could have found out which owners is pieces of shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have found out a whole bunch if you'd have just went to the owners and then let that be public knowledge, because he's losing nothing now, right? If he wants to come back into the league, he has to be away from it a year, but he can come back to the league in a year. And in a year, all he has to do is get with another owner, because I'm pretty sure he's friends with another owner, and he can get himself another team or get himself in position. I know Seattle's trying to get another basketball team. That's profit right
Here's
there.
my thing. Ain't nobody trying to fuck with Robert Sarver no more in the NBA. It's a bad
look now. It's a bad look.
Yeah,
now.
you don't want this man's name attached to your team. So, like, when he sells the team, there's no way he's getting back in professional sports. But $2.5 billion on top of the $800 million that he's already worth and whatever his annual income is, he's set for life. Like, it's not an L for him.
No, it's not
an L.
It's not.
It's like stocks for him. You bought low, you sell high, you out.
Yep.
You sell it high, and then you good. You set for life.
He should have been forced to.
He gains too much, and there's nothing the NBA can do about that.
Nope. He should have been forced to up his position as owner. That's what should have happened. Like, you can no longer own this team. There should have been a legal process to remove him as owner of that team.
You can't take his investment though. Like, you can't legally take somebody.
You can't take his investment,
and that's what the team.
But you can't.
Is. Yeah.
He can't sell his shares. You can force somebody to sell their shares. Sell your shares of the stock. Get the fuck out.
But then that's a profit though. Like, sell this house. All right,
but that's pretty much the only way to go.
And it's sad when the most extreme punishment still leaves the culprit better than they were when they
entered it. Yep.
Yeah.
When they entered it.
This ain't right.
And that's the fucked up part about it.
That's like, so
I want to believe Adam Silver showed this evidence to the other owners.
I hope he did.
I'm just mad he just won't say it. Like, I showed this to the owners to be like, hey, we should probably vote. See if this guy, if you want him to still be in the club that y'all are in this group y'all are in. And if they say, nah, it's cool, let's just find him. When you do that press conference, be like, this is what I wanted to do.
Exactly.
Because when he did that punishment, LeBron came out, was like, he fucked up. Chris Paul came out, he fucked up. The minority owner who was taking over to do the owner responsibilities during the suspension was like, Robert Sarver needs to give up this fucking team now. everybody's doing this outcry, and then now Robert Sarver's just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna sell it to you. Sell high, because Chris Paul's on the downward of his career. Devin Booker's, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, let me sell this shit high before we may or may not meet our expectations this season. Let me just sell it now, because if we start bombing out, the value of this team is going to go down.
Right.
So that's where I'm
better
just
they did
like,
it now,
fuck, man.
Better.
I forgot the game was on. Anyway, it's fucking Browns and Steelers. I ain't worried about it. Speaking of professional sports faces in the news for doing foul shit, one that is not getting the coverage that it needs to be getting. One Brett Favre, Hattiesburg, Mississippi's own. It has been reported. The only person I've seen really talk about this shit is Shannon Sharp on Undisputed. Skip Bayless jumps in there.
Uncle Shannon ain't gonna hold his tongue.
Skip jumps in there, and Skip. I'll give Skip this. When it comes to wilding out shit like this, he'll speak up. He'll say the shit he needs to say. And I mean, it's. I don't know if Skip says it because you got to keep the black audience tuning into your show. You got Lil Wayne doing your intro. Lil Wayne, you and him is cool. You got black Twitter calling you Drip Bayless because you got the latest J's all the time and shit. Like, I think Skip be finessing the black. The black sports fans to an extent. Every Friday he jump on Undisputed with the black suit with his Skip chain. You know what I'm saying, with the Concord 11s. I mean the shit drippy. You know what I'm saying? The shit drippy, but I know what it is, Skip. I know what it is. I know what you're doing, Skip. You need to stop hating on LeBron as much as you do. But
facts. Facts. LeBron is a trigger for that man.
This motherfucker be like, Shannon be like, man, LeBron is 38, 20 years in the league, average 30, 8 and 6. He can't shoot free throws. Stop, bro. Chill.
Since 2011, this man has not hit a proper free throw.
Shannon be like, Steph Curry is absolutely a top 10 NBA player. In 20 whatever, he gave up a 3-1 lead. He came up short to LeBron. Bro, stop. You always go back to like a snapshot of the career.
Yep.
And try to make that the fucking
That's his life.
Yeah.
That's his life.
Fam, this man is shooting from 50. 50! Like it's not, bro. Steph shoot from half court, turn around and walk back on defense.
Yeah.
Ball go in.
But you gave up a 3-1 lead to LeBron James in the 2016
But then the way he
finals.
be talking about Kevin Durant, he the best ever. Kyrie is dragging him. Kevin Durant came and saved Steph Curry's career. Kevin Durant got swept last year. Swept.
By Ime.
The only team to not win a single playoff game last year was
Kevin
the
Durant
Brooklyn
and the Nets. Yep.
And I get it. Kyrie all over the place and shit. But Kevin Durant also gave up a 3-1 lead the year that the Warriors went 73-9. Because they was up 3-1 on the Warriors. And then them boys came back and won that series. Well, Russell Westbrook wore him down. Like, bro, everybody get blamed except Kevin. But that's a whole other thing. That's for prove me wrong. Anyway, back to Brett Favre. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, if you have not heard, Brett Favre and the former governor of Mississippi had an arrangement to give Brett Favre $5 million that was supposed to be allocated to welfare for the people in the poorest states
in the Union.
In the United States. The poorest states in the United States. The poorest of the poor was supposed to get this money. They gave it to Brett Favre. so he can give it to the University of Southern Mississippi so they can build a volleyball arena
For his daughter.
for his daughter. And nobody talk about it. ESPN not talking about it. Fox Sports ain't really talking about it no more after Shannon and Skip went in on it. No, CNN ain't talking about it. Fox News. Nobody is talking about Brett Favre and this welfare scam. Black, what are your thoughts on that?
Brett Favre is a piece of shit. I'll lead with that. That is the sum of what I'm about to say about Brett.
Bottom line up front.
Yeah.
Brett Favre is
a piece of shit. Bro, you grew up in Mississippi. Kiln, Mississippi, to be exact.
Okay.
Right by DeLille, Mississippi. My uncle stays in DeLille. I know where Kiln is, so it's like right down the road. Shout out to my Uncle Fred. Bro, when I tell you he grew up dusty, poor, this is how he grew up. You probably needed that assistance at one time. You go back there to help out the community, which, if I'm going to be really bluntly honest with it,
be real, son.
If I'm going to be bluntly honest with
be
it,
real, son.
Brett Favre has probably brought some money, that much needed money to that state. But that does not negate the fact that when the poorest of the poor people in this country, which live in Mississippi, needed that money, you took that money and you said, no, it's not going to them. It's going to go to this college where the people who have the means to send their kids to college get the money in the poorest state in the union. These people can afford to send their kids there so they can play. I'm pretty sure they don't need that money. I get it. The comments are coming in. But for you, Brett Favre, with all the millions that you've made in your lifetime, why couldn't you, Brett Favre, donate your own money? It's a tax write-off. Donate your own money
Brett
over
Favre,
time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been reported he's made between 115 and 135 million in his career. Salary. Not talking about endorsements. Salary.
You could take an endorsement check. 5-6 of them. I see you with your little copper tone shit.
That copper fit.
Yeah,
that
copper
Jerry
fit.
Rice out there.
Throwing them balls
on,
to Jerry Rice. Yeah, you could afford that shit, bro. Take that endorsement money and give it to that college. It ain't like you starving. Hell, you probably got. I ain't saying he racist, but I'm just saying he's got some questionable shit that he's got to answer for. But with that being said,
I ain't saying he racist, but
he's got some questionable shit. You have a brilliant enough mind that you can go be an analyst somewhere, and you could take that attention and put it on the college, or you could take that money and let that money go to those people. Not Brett Favre. Brett Favre said, "I'm taking the state money because I have a deal worked out with the governor." And who knows? The school might be in on this shit too.
Just 100% in on this shit.
Yeah, the school.
You act like the school ain't gonna be like, "Where's this money coming from?"
Right. Taking it willingly.
And I get it. Like University of Southern Miss, they're not the premier school in Mississippi.
Right.
Like you got Mississippi State in there, you got Ole Miss, and then thanks to Deion Sanders, Jackson State is coming up.
Yep.
Jackson State is coming up. So University of Southern Miss ain't really getting no love. And all they got is the most famous alum is Brett Favre. And he can't just give money to y'all. Here's my thing. And I agree with everything you said. like the amount of money you had, like you're an alum of the school, you should be on the boosters. You know what I'm saying? You should be one of the boosters,
Right.
the highest contributing booster to that boosters for that university. You know, that they should be able to call you and be like, hey, Brett, we gonna need some money. The amount of money that you made over your career, you should be able to just throw them some money, bro. Throw them some money. And I'm glad they're not he don't have a son that play football, because
that'd be worse,
bro.
That'd be
Then
way
you try to
worse.
buy a whole new, all the upgrades to a damn football stadium and shit, bro.
The gym alone would cost $10 million.
That's what I'm saying. Of all the ways you could have scammed the money, all the ways you could have scammed some money, you could have did a Juanita Bynum. Like, here's my thing with Brett. People paid him up front.
Yeah.
Over $1 million to do speeches, to do public speeches, to talk to people that he did not do. But he cashed the fucking checks. He cashed the checks, and people are just like, yo, I saw you cash the check, but you ain't come through. You ain't fulfill your portion. Oh, and then like he was not planning on paying that shit back until motherfuckers was taking legal fucking actions. Then he paid it back. The motherfuckers was like, nah, we want interest too, nigga. He was like, oh, I ain't paying the interest. But now I think they doing some legal shit to get him to pay interest on it.
Yep.
This shit pops off. This man, I can't explain this shit. I can't even stress how much this shit pisses me off. Everybody talking about the coverage that ESPN did with Michael Vick in the dogfight. That shit was like hot topics.
Might as well throw another OJ on his name, bro.
Any bro.
Where the fuck is PETA?
Yes. Oh my fucking hey, bro. Like it's you stole money that's supposed to be allocated to the poorest of the poor in the United States to build a volleyball arena for the school where your daughter attends. You already scammed people out of $1 million. Here you are scamming people out of $5 million. And I read up, this dude invested heavily in a big pharma corporation that's supposed to create a drug to help people combat the symptoms of concussions or the after effects of concussions. And he brought in elected officials from Mississippi to his house to do a sales pitch of this company, and they invested $2.5 million into this company that he owns shares into. So yep. I'm like, fam, this $8.5 million just off the top of my head that he has scammed out of Mississippi, and nobody's talking about it. Like they do a couple segments on these sport talk shows, and then it's gone. Nobody is in this man's face. Let a black bro when now I'm not saying that it's one is worse than the other, one is worse than another. Adrian Peterson, when he got suspended for like whooping his kid with a switch.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
go deeper than that. Jameis Winston stole crabs from a fucking supermarket.
They all over that shit.
They was on his neck for crab legs. It was on his neck. Like the kid shouldn't go to the league. He shouldn't play football.
Character
anymore.
Flaw.
Yep.
I don't know if he's that dude.
Don't draft him.
Yep. They
Here we are, Brett Favre scamming the government out of millions.
Welfare fraud.
Millions.
Let's talk about it. Where are we at? Hour 40. Let's talk about it. There's a certain political party that is real big on people faking the need of welfare to get checks. These people need to just go out and get jobs. They're scamming. They're just taking money from the government. They ain't even trying to work. They doing that. We need to just make sure, like they real hard on this welfare shit to make sure the money is going to people that really need it. They ain't saying shit. Fox News ain't say shit
Not a word.
Ain't say shit. Shannon been saying shit on Fox Sports, but Fox News ain't say a goddamn thing about this Brett Favre shit. Ain't a goddamn thing. And I'm just bringing them up because that's the known.
You might be going too deep for him.
That's the known conservative sports. Or
you might be going too deep for him. You might.
No, it ain't too deep.
Somebody listening might get triggered by this shit, but it's the absolute truth.
Get upset. Get upset.
It's the absolute
I was at
truth.
the gym today this morning, man. You know, I go to the gym. They turn on the TVs. One is on ESPN. One is on Fox News. One is on some regular channel. And the other one's on CNN. Fox News be talking about any and everything. The latest polls show that Biden is, and and I'm just like, well, what about this welfare shit? $5 million.
The economy is suffering.
$5 million.
Oh, they love that economy shit. The economy is suffering.
Gone to build a volleyball thing in a university none of y'all went to. But that's cool. But let some people be like, I need welfare checks. Do you really need it? Do you guys really need this? I feel like you guys just need to go out and get a real job. This man has made $135 million in his career. That's just career work earnings, not including the Wrangler things, not including the Copper Fit, not including any other endorsements this man has had. Taking $5 million from welfare. Fox News ain't gonna talk about it. CNN ain't even talking about it. Why the fuck nobody talking about it? I think CNN have been all over this shit.
Oh, like a hawk, bro.
See how they the liberal network, MSNBC, somebody, ESPN, nope, Fox, like, bro. If it weren't for Shannon Sharp.
No one
Shannon Sharp, when he talk, man, I just feel like I'm listening to, like, when people call him Uncle, I feel like I'm listening to my uncle.
Yeah, that's why I call him Uncle Shannon.
I'm being there just
letting off.
Yeah. He be so
Shooting
passionate too. I'd be like, he be in there knowing that this is a job. Like he want to say, this nigga, like he want to, this motherfucker.
This motherfucker.
He be catching himself on the show.
This motherfucker
Skip. I'm gonna go ahead and pass it to you, Skip, because I ain't trying to vote.
I got a job, Skip. I got a job.
And I feel the pressure on him. Like he gotta be the one. He representing us. Stephen A be trying to do that, but man.
He don't hit like Shannon though. Uncle Shannon be letting off. Uncle Shannon be popping off.
Let me tell y'all, man. I used to be 100% First Take. I used to be like, man, First Take is my shit. I can't fuck with it now. They got Chris Mad Dog Russo on there and all these other mother. They just be
Mad Dog be trying too hard.
Now let me get like, bro, I can't, bro. Why y'all yelling? Like I be looking at Molly. Molly be sitting there like, yo, Lord Jesus, man.
Next topic.
Then I gotta go home and listen to fucking Jalen Rose talk about some shit he did in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm pretty sure she just be tired. But you know, I fuck with Undisputed now because like it's an actual show. Like they actually let each other talk. First Take, they just be yelling over each other and shit. But I just be hurt, man. I'm just like, why is nobody talking about this shit? Like I feel like he's low key not gonna get any punishment for this shit. Like there's no consequence for what Brett Favre did. Like there's no consequence coming down the pipe for what Brett Favre did.
He ain't the only one. He ain't the only one that did that.
Oh, I know. Like this shit has just brought shit to the light. Like who the fuck else out here
he ain't the only
finessing money and shit like this?
The $1 million man.
If Aunt Becky is in jail for paying her own money to bribe people to get her kids into college, like she in jail or quote unquote jail, you know. But she
did her time.
She is incarcerated. Yeah. She has been punished for using her own money to bribe people to get her kids into college. Brett Favre is using money that's supposed to be going to people who need federal assistance to fucking survive and provide sustenance for family. To but a volleyball arena, like what, bro? Like, I don't even want to look at the rankings for University of Southern Mississippi volleyball. Like, do y'all even deserve a new arena? Where the fuck? What is y'all looking like?
No, they about to get the piss beat out of them by Auburn.
over there, the MEAC or the Sun Belt, whatever the
Yeah.
fuck they playing. But I'm just like, bro, like the whole Aunt Becky went to prison. Brett Favre just out here just living his life.
Living his life. Yep.
Okay.
That's how we gonna play it. That's how we
But
gonna play it.
here's where I'm at. Brett Favre, first ballot Hall of Famer, right? First ballot, no question. Terrell Owens should have been first ballot, no question.
Should have been.
Well, locker room issues, and like, oh my god. And then let's not talk about Brett Favre when he was with the Jets, sending dick pics to the masseuse, the team masseuse. She was like, bro, I ain't feeling you like that. You're not feeling me because you haven't seen this thing though, right? She was like, I'm telling. NFL was just like, well, it's Brett.
It's Brett Favre.
No
Fuck
suspension.
Brett Favre.
This motherfucker played all the games for the Jets.
Yep.
And I'm just like, let a black person try. Look at Deshaun Watson.
Yep.
Look at it. And granted, I feel like 11 games is still not long enough for what the fuck this motherfucker did. But
Predator. But
they jumped on his ass.
Yep.
Brett Favre said it. They have this woman sent the commissioner actual photos of this man's penis. Roger Goodell opened up an email with attachments like evidence against Brett Favre's, and it was a picture of Brett Favre's penis. And Robert Goodell was just like, Brett, wow, but
he's old.
Brett gonna do Brett shit. He from the country. That's how they act down there. Word. Okay. Now I'm not saying the NFL gets everything right all the time. Brett's not in the NFL no more. This ain't a Roger Goodell a fucking issue. The FBI looked into this shit and you stole $5 million from welfare.
Indict him. I hope they do it.
I need to see this motherfucker in jail.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I need to see him in jail now. I need to see live feed of police rolling up to this motherfucker house, arresting this motherfucker. Adam,
get him
Aaron Hernandez type shit. Roll up.
Get him
the fuck out of here. And I don't even want to ask who that money should have went to. Like let me see a list of names of people on welfare who didn't get what they were supposed to get because this $5 million went to fucking a volleyball arena. And is this school giving that money back, or is this volleyball arena getting fucking erected right now?
Nope.
Shit. But real quick, let me give a shout out to Shantae Young, who's in here. He has a podcast, you know what I'm saying? Him and his boy T.Y., I think it is. Yep. They talked about this in much more depth. So go check them out. You know what I'm saying? I'll share the link in the description and shit. So y'all can check them out. But shout out to them. Him and his boy doing great things, talking about the big issues and stuff like that. But yeah, Brett Favre, like I posted on Twitter, I was like, two things can be true at the same time. Brett Favre was a great quarterback. He did some great things in the league, set some nice records.
He's
brought
also
a title to Green Bay, but he's also the biggest piece of shit walking the face of this earth, where you could literally take millions of dollars from the poorest of the poor in this country to build a volleyball arena because your daughter goes to a school. Like, you ain't even dedicate that to a school that really needs it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't Robin Hood that shit, take from the rich, give to the poor. You stole from the poor to give the motherfuckers who's already paying for their fucking higher education.
Yep.
That's a booster problem, bro.
That is a booster.
You gotta
problem.
go talk to the alumni and the boosters for the University of Southern Mississippi. Like, why y'all ain't opening y'all wallets a little bit more? Open y'all little pocketbooks a little bit more. Dedicate more to this school so we can be a little bit better. Nah, we'll just take from the people who ain't even gonna be able to make it to this school financially. We gonna take from them to build this shit up. To make it harder for these motherfuckers to come to this.
For them.
Holy fuck, man. Whew. All right.
That's why I led with Brett Favre is a piece of shit.
Got that out my system.
Brett Favre is trash.
I'm about to clip that and make that a fucking a notification alert on my phone. Brett Favre is trash. Because he is. Anyway, that's the last topic we on, man. What you got for final shots and thoughts, man?
Thank you to everyone that tuned in tonight. I'll lead with that. And thank you to everyone that has subscribed to the Patreon. Shout out to all the Patreon members in the group. Oh, real quick, before I stop talking, I was looking if there's any Pitmasters in the DFW area, please hit me up.
What is DFW for those who ain't hit to the lingo?
Dallas Fort Worth. If you're in the Dallas Fort Worth area and you just so happen to like Wu-Tang and Nas, please holler at me. I have 4 tickets to this concert. I'm definitely going. But I need 3 other people to come with me because I opened up the offer for my wife. She said no. This is a kitchen pass. Somebody come wild the fuck out with me, please.
When's this concert?
Huh?
When's the concert?
It's Monday.
God, well, when did you get these tickets?
Today.
Oh, okay. I was like, if you had these and you ain't say nothing, I would have flew there to because they was out here at Virginia Beach, and I was just like, I can't. I ain't gonna make it. It was on a school night too. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway.
This is a stretch, but fuck it, I'm gonna see. I got 3 tickets, so if you want to come out with me, man, come hang out with me. We'll go to this concert.
You can't get Frankie D to go with you, man?
He's in San Antonio. Plus, he hates traveling.
Does he?
Yes. He really
I can't wait to meet this motherfucker. Oh, wait, I ain't trying to give too much away for 2023, but
2023 is gonna kick off
when I
with a bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you, what year is 2023 gonna be for DFPN? Like when were y'all established? Because I know I came in a little late.
It'll be year 6 for DFPN.
Ladies and gentlemen, year 6 for this motherfucker. Y'all better get in. Y'all better tap in with your boys. Y'all better tap the fuck in. Shit's
Year 6 is about to be crazy. We're gonna kick off with a bang. Year 6 is gonna be crazy.
Yeah. If you girl only knew. If y'all only knew. Anyway, yeah, big shout out to the Patreons as always. We ain't forget y'all. We know you got the money. Mikey P, who won the second quarter giveaway, who was like, nah, I don't want the money. Your jersey is on the way. Nice. So if you're not listening, if you're not aware of what's going on, so every quarter we do a Patreon giveaway, give $100 to a Patreon member. He was like, no, I don't want it. Give it back to you guys. And I was like, what you not finna do is act like, you know, you ain't getting, you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't getting your prize for being
right.
nice. So I just took the 100 that he put into us, spent like 60 of it, and made him a custom Pitmaster jersey with the patch and all that stuff. So that should be coming his way. CJ, I know you won the third quarter. That money's coming to you as well. So if you do win and you're like, nah, I don't want the money, I don't want the cash, we could just order you a custom jersey. Give us your whatever name you want on the back, whatever number you want. We'll send it to you, baseball jersey, so you can rep the squad wherever you're at. So that's how we're doing it. So yeah, you know, Mikey P, your jersey's on the way. I'll send you the tracking number and all that stuff. And CJ, your money's on the way as well. So stay tuned. You got to the end of the month to join that Patreon to be entered into that giveaway. So it is what it is, man. Shout out to all the Patreons who's been holding us down.
Yes.
Shout out to Saturday Night Nerds who went live last week. I probably need to jump on there because they was talking about Snowfall was better than The Wire, my G.
They are. Yeah, we got to make an appearance.
I asked them. They were talking about Snowfall.
There's
like,
a lot.
I fucks with Snowfall. I fucks with Snowfall.
There's a lot of background noise that we have to address with Saturday Night Nerds.
Oh,
because There's a lot of background noise. We gonna have to make an appearance on Saturday Night Nerds.
Maybe it's because we old heads though.
Maybe, but they talking way too spicy. Way too spicy.
They are. They was like a snowfall better than I don't know. I might post this question in the smoke pit to see what's popping.
That might be a smoke pit question.
And then shout out to Normalized Growth podcast. You know, that's going strong.
The finale is actually tomorrow.
All right. Yeah, y'all need to get in on that. Just tap in and listen to it. And if you haven't heard Normalized Growth 2, search for Zen. You are missing out on probably one of the most influential albums of the year.
Yes.
And again, I'm just saying influential. You may have albums that you rock when you do your this ain't like workout music. This is like sit down, vibe out, chill out, listen to some stuff and learn some shit. I told Mark back when we had the listening part, I'm like, bro, this is like a TED talk. This is like a hip hop TED talk, like to kind of get your mind right about where you want to do in life and where you need to be in life. So shout out to them. Normalized Growth finale podcast is popping up tomorrow, according to our very own Black Mac. Shout out to Real Food Podcast, E. Smitty. I see you doing work, man. I ain't forgot about you out there doing your thing. And then last but not least, bro, when am I gonna see you and Frankie D again, man? It's been a while since I've seen you guys talking about see, like and I'm a casual wrestling fan. Casual. I ain't into it like y'all.
We got
to talk about CM Punk.
Yep, we got to talk again because there's an aftermath after that. Last night was a great night, so Frankie D is working hard now. So
hey, do your thing, Frank.
He's working really hard. So when we can get some time in and we can knock the episode out, you'll see. I need to hear
y'all take on this CM Punk shit, because when he came back to AEW, y'all jumped on the live real quick. He back. I know how y'all feel about it, man. So I need to see.
There's been developments. So yeah, we definitely have to talk about it.
Bet. I can't wait.
Developments.
I can't wait. All right, man. That's all I got, man. What else you got for him?
Just make sure y'all tapping in, man. If y'all tapped in with us, man, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to our YouTube. We are 1 subscriber away from 100. So make sure y'all go subscribe to the YouTube, subscribe to the Patreon. That's where our content is really, really going. You know what I mean? So I am planning on doing a reaction to House of the Dragon, or Hot D as I affectionately call it. So we'll be doing that, and that'll be only for the patrons. So make sure y'all tap in.
When you doing that? I want to get in on that.
I plan on doing them on Monday.
Have you been doing them, or are you about to start?
No, I'm about to start doing it because the story is kicking off now.
Yeah,
like House of the Dragon is. If you haven't watched it, people
now let's talk about it. It's only real hype because it's better than what it's getting the aftertaste of season
Game
8
of Thrones. Yes, it's getting the aftertaste out your mouth, but it's actually a really good show.
It is.
It's actually a really good show.
It is.
So right now I got this sitting right at 3.5 puffs. By the end of this episode, if I'm not at 4, we might have an issue. But I got a feeling we're going to surpass it.
I do too, because HBO knows they dropped the ball with the final season of Game of Thrones. So they know they can't fuck around with this shit. They really know.
They've been hitting this bitch hard.
Side note, HBO Max is in some turmoil right now. Warner Brothers acting like they don't know what the fuck to do. AT&T, whatever.
Yep.
Disney, if you listening, swoop in and pick up DC and save it. DC, if Disney come to you with a check,
take it
and give your shit to Kevin.
Yes.
DC, if you listening, I don't know
All of your coins
DC,
belong
if
to
you
Kevin
listen,
Feige if Disney rolls around.
If
all of your
HBO
coins.
Warner Brothers sells they shit, if they just like we don't know what to do with DC because you did a whole Batgirl shit, they was like, we ain't even putting it on HBO Max, nigga. Fam,
Here's a better idea. Here's a better idea.
What you got?
Kevin, you take the live action side, keep the animated writers, and let them work on Marvel shit.
You talk about bringing the DC animated writers to work on Marvel's Phase 4 shit?
Yes.
I concur. Because as a Marvel fanboy, let me just tell you, it's weird. I'm a Marvel fanboy. My favorite comic book character is Batman.
Yes.
There's a part of my heart that is DC forever. Only when it comes to Batman. I feel like, I don't know, he has the best rogues. Like his villain gallery for Gotham.
Oh yeah.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. The last Batman movie, I love it. I love it.
You're right.
I can't wait
there.
for the sequel.
You're right there.
But bring that DC shit over, bro. Bring that If I can get a legit Teen Titan, like fuck Justice League. Like y'all, like if y'all want to start trying to recreate that shit, cool.
Give me a legit.
Y'all start
Teen
bringing
Titan.
a legit Teen Titans saga going through, because that animated shit where Robin and Slade was, bro.
Yes.
I'm watching that shit. I'm just like psychologically fucked up with Robin. This nigga fighting Slade, and then Slade run away, and then the rest of the Teen Titans come in like, Robin, what the fuck's wrong with you? Nigga, I was just here fighting Slade. He ain't even here. Nigga, look at me. I'm beat the fuck up. You think I did this to myself? I'm sitting there like, is Robin really fucking himself up? Thinking he fucking Slade up? What the fuck's going on?
Yes.
And then Raven went into his mind and saw Slade was fuck. I'm just like, and then the Teen Titans just went away, and then they came back with Teen Titans Go. I'm just like, I need answers.
Yes.
And like Titans on HBO Go or HBO Max, whatever. It's a good show, but I need Kevin.
You know what to do.
Side note, before we bounce, tapping into Saturday Night Nerds. I don't want to steal their thunder too much. I've been seeing some not too great critiques on Andor for the Star Wars series that just popped up on Disney Plus.
Hold on. We know who you are. You do this every time. Stop it. Stop trying to influence us with your negativity. We know how you feel about it. Let us enjoy it. Let us form our own opinion.
We know who you are. We ain't trying to say names, but we know.
We know who you are.
We know.
And you know who you are.
Oh, man. But yeah, I got to catch up on that. I got to catch up on the latest. So, did She-Hulk finish out?
No.
I got to catch up on that. I'm like a couple episodes behind and whatnot. My wife's been hogging Disney Plus because apparently they tapped into the K-pop or the K-drama shit.
Oh, yeah.
That BTS concert that she went to in person is on there. So she's just like, I got to rewatch
I got to go
this.
find me.
I'm like, you seen this live? Like,
I got to go find me.
bro.
My wife did
Like
the
the
same
only
thing
person,
with
the only
Justin
person
Timberlake.
in this world right now that I feel could take my wife from me is the motherfucker from that BTS group. Bro, the way
Ain't that
she
sad?
is,
Ain't that sad?
I can't even fuck with him.
Yeah, that for me, it's
I
Idris
can't even
Elba.
fuck with him.
It's
This
Idris Elba.
motherfucker be dancing, be singing and shit. Like I can't move like that. I can't do shit. Like
That's
I
why
just gotta make
that's
sure.
why-
I just gotta make sure they're never in the same radius.
Like my wife likes Idris Elba. I fucking perfected the British accent because of it.
Oh, nigga, I've been meaning to see that fucking movie Beast. The shit with him and that fucking lion and shit.
She saw it. I did.
I haven't seen Beast. I haven't seen Woman King yet. I need to get out there.
That's what I'm going
See
to see.
Woman King. These
I'm going to see
motherfuckers
that
be on
tomorrow.
TikTok. The extra woke people boycott Woman King because that tribe actually helped sell slaves to them. I'm just like, yeah, whatever, bro. I'm here supporting everything black. Viola Davis. You see the shape Viola Davis got in for this movie?
Viola Davis is smashable.
Concur. Even as
I thought you were
going
going to disagree with me.
Even as Amanda Waller. Bro, I'd be
Yes.
like, bro, the
Oh, yeah,
power,
Amanda Waller,
the power this
definitely.
woman got.
Yes.
The power this woman has.
Keep the wig on, but yes.
But like that whole movie, like I'm about that. Like I just go there and be like, y'all looking at this shit as a fucking like a non-fiction movie. Like I'm looking at this shit like a movie about an African tribe fighting colonizers.
Yep.
And that's what I'm here for. I'm like, bro, you cutting up Europeans? I'm here. I'm not racist, but I'm here.
My melanin
and bro,
wants revenge.
Bro, we are almost a month and a half away from Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Listen, I just want to put this out into the universe right now. When you see me, I will be wearing African garbs. When you see me at the movie theaters,
Bro, wear
I am
all
no
white.
longer. I'm not
wearing
Kelvin
all
Kaylee.
white.
Yep, I am not
For
Kelvin
T'Challa.
Kaylee that night.
Nope. Ooh, you got a good.
Mkamtu. That's who I am.
Ooh, I'm coming up
Mkamtu.
with an African name for that show too. You got, bro.
And
I'm
we
about
are
to Google
here
search.
to see our beloved once again.
No woman, no cry.
Bro, don't do that. I'm gonna fucking cry.
no.
like, when
Do
that
I-
shit cut-
you want me to play the trailer?
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Dude, I'm
Bro,
a fucking.
I watched
Break
it
down.
5 times straight when it came out, and then I cried, bro. I ain't
This
gonna lie.
motherfucking king,
I cried. They had that the moral of T'Challa on the bro.
bro. This motherfucking king. Hold it in. Hold it in.
And I'm in Hampton, Virginia. Oh my god! The first time I was in Panama City, so you know it.
Oh yeah.
You showed out a little bit, but I'm
No,
here
no,
in
no.
Hampton.
Yeah.
Oh Lord,
I was in the middle of California. Now I'm in Texas.
I am with my
amongst my people. It's going the
bro.
fuck
The
down.
ball at Hampton, the Patrick Henry Ball. They got a store selling nothing but the bro. I'm just like, I went in there. I was just like, y'all got anything white coming out? They was just like,
We
come
know.
back late October, early November. I was like, y'all
We know.
already know.
You know. We know. We know
I
already.
love it. I love it.
It's going the fuck down.
They was like, come back late October, early November. We got you. I was just like,
My
you
man.
can tell everybody. You can tell
My man.
everybody. I'm the man. I'm the man.
Let me just pay for it now.
Bro,
Let me
you
just-
ain't think I asked him that?
Can I
Y'all
pay
got
for it right
layaway?
now?
I don't even need to see the design.
Yeah.
I trust you.
Yep.
I trust that you will have me.
Just
looking
know I'm
regal
about to
as fuck.
step. Soon as I get the guards.
I'm wearing sandals and no socks today.
Yes. Open toes.
Yes.
Jesus slippers.
I'm gonna go in there playing the Black Panther 1 soundtrack.
Yes. I hope they come out with the second or the fourth.
Bro. You know, bro. Stop. You know.
I hope
got
they
it.
do.
You know they. Come on. You don't think K Dot already talking and working
Oh
this
man,
shit?
K Dot got a masterpiece waiting in the
my
wings.
I'm so excited. This shit.
In the
I can't wait to hear
wings.
it. Oh my god, I can't wait.
In the wings. Bro, that trailer had me so hyped, bro. Like I am.
Who
ready.
do you think the new Black Panther is? Lupita or
Shuri.
is it Latifah? You think so?
Yeah.
Bro, if they don't give that shit to Lupita. And like they only gave us half the cake. You know what I'm saying? Like I was
Nah,
trying to see the shape of the body.
It ain't
It ain't
Lupita's
enough.
cakes.
It ain't?
Lupita's. No. No, Lupita got cakes, bro. Them
The
wasn't
CGI
Lupita's
be
cakes.
affecting the cakes.
That suit
CGI be
can't.
affected.
No, that suit can't. It's got to wrap around the curve.
Shuri don't be fighting like Lupita be fighting, bro.
Sure, he can fight.
Not like
And
Lupita.
she about to get that Black
She's
Panther
out there shooting
juice.
fireballs out of her thing. She went out there in them streets with the hand-to-hand.
Hey, but she ain't had a juice in her either. They about to get that.
Oh, you're right.
They about to get that young lady the juice.
The berry.
Yeah.
The berries from the flower.
Yeah.
You right. I hope it's Lupita.
I wanted to be Lupita too.
I mean, I ain't gonna be mad either way. But just know when I walk out that theater, I'm gonna have tears. Because that part where Angela Bassett was like, I am the ruler of the richest nation. And I have lost my family. Have I not given enough? I get.
You got me. We gonna be all right.
Oh, that when they mix that shit in there,
Bro,
Ryan Coogler. If you don't stop playing with me.
Ryan walked out. Did you see the Comic-Con where they presented? Bro,
yes.
This is the one time I missed Comic-Con.
Yes.
This is the one time.
I'm sitting here trying to watch the shit on my phone moving like, oh my God.
It's my aunt. Shut the fuck up. The ancestors are talking.
People in traffic like, what the hell is wrong with this damn driver in this car?
Swerving.
We've been going on long enough, man.
Yeah, man.
Trying to see if she can see her. Hold on, wait. Brian, what you talking about? Trying to see if she can see her in the crowd.
Apple at the BTS concert.
Oh. All right, I'm off that already. She gonna be wearing her dashiki to the thing too. She's supporting me like I support her shit. Anyway, we've been long enough, man. We over 2 hours of shit. That's all we got. Thank you guys so much for rocking with us tonight. Make sure to share, subscribe, all that stuff. Anything that the DFPN does. We got good news on the way. Hopefully bigger news, an announcement. We may be gaining more people to the roster. So stay tuned. You never know.
Never know.
Until then, until next Thursday or until next week or whenever the next time we see y'all. I'm the homie Mac, aka your boy.
And I am Brad Like a King, Matus Kelvin K. Lee. Thank y'all for coming to episode 86 of the Smoke Pit. Until next time, have love, make sex, peace.
Peace.
Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the Smoke Pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Mac and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit.